might have to take
Chilla.
photographs.
So I'm here in the kitchen, the wonderful kitchen of Auntie Ngozi, who's here to cook with us today. So everyone say hello to Auntie Ngozi. And you can say hello to everyone.
Hello, Choma, and hello, Onyi. You are both welcome to my kitchen. And I'm happy that you're here. I'm so pleased that young people are getting interested in learning the way we cook back home, because our food is usually very healthy, usually very tasty, and I am really pleased to have both of you here today, and I hope more people will come. Okay.
They're online as well.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go into the kitchen. She's already started prepping, so we can just take a look at some of the preps, I guess.
And what are we cooking today?
Today we are cooking
Jollof rice and moi moi.
Okay.
awesome staples in African.
Those are the two. If you go to any party or any home in Nigeria, those are the two staple food items that we have. And even here in the United States of America, people love those two.
Yeah.
Moi moi is especially very healthy because it's protein, it's vegetable protein, it's tasty, it's healthy, and I would recommend it to just about anybody. Okay?
So let's have a look what we have here so far.
Okay, now this is black-eyed peas, but the brown variety. You know, it comes in two varieties. It comes in the brown and the black, and the white. Both of them are equally. You can use any one that you want, and in fact, you can use just about any beans that you can get from the grocery. But this is the one that we mostly use in Nigeria: the brown or the white. Both of them are equally tasty. I particularly like this because it's very nice. It's softer, and it's tastier to me than the white, white variety. So we're going to be fixing the moi moi. I have two ways of fixing moi moi.
Okay.
One is to steam it, to steam the pudding. Second one is to bake it. In fact, I started doing that right from Nigeria when nobody ever thought about it. That was like in the 80s. That's when I started baking my moi moi.
So which one do you prefer?
See, both of them, I like both of them. The baked variety, the reason why I like the baked variety is because it doesn't spoil easily. See, you put it in the oven and it steams, and then it cooks, so it doesn't, the moisture is not there. The one that you steam, the moisture goes in because from the steam it goes in. So if you leave it out, it spoils very easily. So, but if you bake it, the moisture leaves the pudding, and then it doesn't spoil that easily, and all the taste goes right in. It doesn't get diluted by the steam from steaming the pudding. Both of them, I like them equally. It depends on, sometimes I prefer to do the bake because when I'm cooking other stuff, I don't have to be adding water all the time, because when you steaming it, you have to make sure that it doesn't dry up, and then you keep adding water all the time to the pot. But once you put it in the oven, you leave it and you do other stuff. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
So which one are we doing today? Are we steaming?
We're going to do both of them today.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Yeah, so that you will learn how to do both of them. Yeah, because one of the things we say in Nigeria is the easiest way to enhance her is.
Gotcha.
You got me right? Okay. Just it works the other way too.
Exactly.
It works one way because you don't have to learn how to do. If you don't really like to cook, make sure you grab a guy that knows how to cook. So the easiest way to a girl's heart
is through her stomach.
Okay, good.
Take notes, please.
Take notes.
Okay, so.
Okay, now.
Yes.
We are going to start. It's hands-on, so you're going to be doing some stuff, okay? So we're going to wash the beans.
So you want to to run down all the ingredients that we have?
Okay, for the moi moi, okay, let me just put everything for the moi moi in one place, okay? For the moi moi, we have things, we have onions, we have the bell peppers, we have the jalapeno, the spicy pepper, and then some spices. Let me get some of my spices. Okay, for the moi moi, we have the beans, we have the spices, the pepper, crayfish, onions.
Okay, so which spices is this?
These are chicken. These are chicken cubes.
Maggie cubes.
Maggie cubes.
Core.
And no.
No.
I
will
yes.
pronounce it.
No. But let me tell you, I use this a lot because it's so easy. You don't have to, you know. So I use this a lot. So that's why. Let me keep this too, so that when you're buying your stuff, you know you can get that one. Okay. We also need some oil. Let me get. You can either use palm oil too, but please try and get the non-cholesterol variety of palm oil. It is sold in African stores.
Okay.
Because I know that Nigerians, I think, it's the cholesterol they like in the palm oil. I am serious. It probably tastes a little different, but I think we should become healthier and use the non-cholesterol variety. Okay, so we need this, and also eggs. Sometimes I use eggs, sometimes I don't, and it actually depends on who is cooking, because you could make it a totally vegetarian diet, or you could also make it a non-vegetarian. Okay, so you can add eggs, or if you want to, or you don't have to add eggs if you don't like eggs or if you don't eat eggs. Okay. Now, let me give you a secret.
Listen here, please.
Let me give you a secret. Okay. This is chicken. If you are non-vegetarian and you want your moi moi to taste real good, you add chicken stock to it. A lot of people don't know about this, but you add chicken stock to it. So we're going to boil some chicken and use some of the stock. And so I've run down all of what you need for the moi moi. Then I also run down what we need for the jollof rice, so that we can go ahead and start preparing. Now for the jollof rice, please do not try to cook jollof rice with some of the kind of varieties of rice that way. It's never going to turn out well. You better use parboiled rice.
Okay.
Uncle Ben's, or there is another variety in the market. Oh Lord, that is called Par Excellence. It's in here.
Yep.
Par Excellence.
Yep.
It is one of the best. That's the one I use, because it's not going to go soggy on you. If you use the other type, half of it will be done, half will not be done, and it will turn out soggy, and it will disappoint you. Please don't use it for jollof rice. You can use it for white rice and stew, but don't use it for jollof rice. White rice is so easy to cook, you know. So, okay, now for the rice, you have your Uncle Ben's, you have the tomatoes, you have the bell peppers, you have the spicy pepper, you have the chicken. You also use the same spices, and you can use curry. Did you buy any? Did you buy any curry?
The curry, no.
Okay, don't worry. I think I may have some of yours curry. Because it depends on if you like spices. Me, I like it very mild. I don't go overboard with spices, because I never really like. You can add garlic if you want. Some people like garlic, some people don't. You know, I like just a little bit of it, but I won't miss it if it's not there. Okay, so those are the ingredients. Salt. I'm very careful with salt. Once I add my spices, You know, it really makes up for the salt. Especially these days that you have to be very careful with your health and everything. I don't have any of those health issues, but still, a lot of people do have them, so you have to really, really be very careful with your salt. Okay, so now, let us start.
Okay, if we can zoom in on this, so we have 4 red bell peppers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red tomatoes. And we have 2 spicy peppers. And then we have 4 cans of Dorica.
You can use Hunts. You can use Hunts, which okay, or Contadina. Depending on what you can use Hunts. If you don't find Dorica, but Dorica, I find that Dorica is really very tasty.
Yeah.
You know, but you can use Contadina, and sometimes too I add sauce. It depends on. I mean, you can actually use sauce and the puree. But if you really want a fresh taste, use the fresh tomatoes and probably a few of these. Don't be heavy on the sauce or the puree or the canned stuff. Yeah, and of course depends on the man you're cooking for. My husband doesn't like any of those. He prefers it fresh. Okay, so here we are. So what the next thing we're going to do is
get our hands dirty.
Get my hands dirty. Do you have any questions?
None so far.